Hello, everybody! It's Zalirla and Exiluvia.
Hello.
We're doing episode 5 of King's Quest VI, where I am going to be capturing a nightmare. Hopefully.
Well, you're going to be charming a nightmare.
Well, whatever. Hitching a ride on a nightmare.
Yes, hitching a ride is a good thing. Good
hitching a ride. Oh, anyways.
Yep, up the stairs again.
Of course it's there.
Yep.
Eating that nightshade.
Nom 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 nightshade.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat...
So, no comment at all on the nightmare.
Nope. You can look at the nightmare. Well,
I could. Add hair and brimstone to skull.
And in the presence of the creature, say the spell.
Okay.
You're in the presence of the creature.
Okay.
So add the hair.
Oh, that is the hair.
Alexander.
Okay. And egg.
Alexander cracks the spoiled egg. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers.
Zounds.
That would not be okay. I would be gagging from that. I'm pretty sure most people would be gagging from... Like, you're cooking a rotten egg in front of your face.
Yeah. I don't know, smells amazing to me.
Horsey!
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity
I can't skip it.
like
Nope.
a chain. To do whate'er I now ordain.
Smell that egg!
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and
Yep.
brimstone.
Alright, that's a female.
That's it. Come on. I need passage
Fiery
to your
one?
homeland, fiery one.
Fiery one. Whatever.
Nightmares are often fiery.
Yeah, well, this one's just
Unable
black.
to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless.
Now ride!
Where's his head?
Oh, this is a weird view.
It's like basically a cutscene to show, hey, look, we're going to land the dead.
Alexander on a strange, cold world. And some of the inhabitants don't look too
fucks off.
friendly.
By the way, that's a hint. You might want to save.
Oh, really? Really? I thought it was going to be a jolly time. Jolly time.
You are probably going to die a few times. Well, no, you want to go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. One of the wandering,
And
the
then you die.
touch of the...
Well, it didn't let me move.
Nope.
That's why you wanted me to go back, so I would die.
No, you have to talk to the two ghosts there, damn it. Well, look at them.
Well, I try to talk to them and it just pauses.
Yeah, because it needs to get
Who
a
are
certain
you,
part of the circle.
grieving
Oh, and you're going to
spirits?
die.
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
Oh, it's Ilaria.
And this beloved spirit, we were murdered in our beds by our trusted vizier.
Ah,
like
right.
a viper, he snuck in during the night.
You might want to
and
skip
stabbed
this
us
because as
last
soon as you leave this cutscene, you're going to die.
You are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents?
Because
Are
you're
you
touching
sure
a...
I'm
Yes,
close
you're
enough?
touching a ghoul.
Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive.
Or, I mean, you can go through the whole
safely
thing,
back
and
in
then
the
we're gonna
kingdom
reload,
after
and you can
being
skip next
rescued
time.
from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil.
Cassima.
Cassima!
My poor husband will never rest while I'm...
Yeah, but in the manual it actually says if you have any,
Our
like,
daughter is in danger.
unfinished
I came to
business in
take
the
you
land of
back
the living,
with me.
they're chained
Your
to
people
the
are still loyal
surface
to
of
you.
the land of the
You
dead.
need to know about the Wazir.
And they
Cassima
can't
needs
leave.
you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We can't... The only one who might be able to return us all to the land...
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if...
Thank you.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease...
I will do my best.
Uh-oh.
Yep,
Touch.
it did.
Yep.
I should let it show this so I can find the scene easily.
So yes, you need to talk to them when they're in a specific part of their
I did
wander.
it again because that was...
Yeah. So wait until they're... Yeah. Because...
Restless spirits are bound to the surf. These two spirits wander together.
Okay. And then move forward. Okay, now you should be able to do it. Because they're out of the way.
Except now this guy's here. Oh, he's
Yeah, you're
going
good.
that way.
Who are you?
There we go.
We... Now,
I'm...
I...
Thank you.
Okay, so you got the ticket.
Be careful.
I will...
Okay, now...
Okay, we've seen all that. We're done. Having a jolly time!
The reason's like, go back, you need to go talk to these people. Hey, look, ghost.
The spirit of a woman hangs like a puff of smoke in the air.
It's a sad
Why do you
ghost.
not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living. Probably looking for me.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him by this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best to kill him.
Thank you.
Well, he's already dead. It's hinting.
Twirly! Disintegratey twirly.
Alexander is carrying...
Okay. And there's a guy coming up from behind me.
Yep. Pew!
The skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Ticket, please. Next.
Because if you haven't died in this game, it needs to show you how it works.
Yep.
And don't do that just yet. There's something you need to do in this scene.
A group of large bones form an A uniformed skeleton stands guard at the entrance to the underworld. A strange skeleton with a long, horse-like... A large bone keyring hangs from his waist. It's unlikely that the skeleton would allow Alexander to just take his key. The skeleton with the keys looks rather grave. Alexander
Grave?
doesn't want to touch him.
So how do you think you're going to get the key off of him?
You're laughing.
Yes.
Because this is stupid.
It's kind of stupid. What are you thinking? Come on, out loud. What are you thinking?
I mean, I could use things on him and
You
just
could.
see stupid stuff happen. That's a big skull. I never noticed. You go in its really disturbing looking mouth.
Yep.
I'm gonna save it for this stupid stuff. Gonna die a lot. Here, have a flower.
Would you be willing to exchange this?
The skeleton must
Exchange
not
it
like
for
the
a
looks of Alexander. He refuses to give him it.
He's one that hands out tickets.
Would you be willing to...
The skeleton...
He's the one that takes the tickets.
Would you be willing...
The
I'm
skeleton...
not trying to exchange. I'm trying to do silly things.
Alexander sees no way to use that there. And
Oh, okay. So it lets you target the keys separately.
Alexander sees no way.
Okay. Well, it's not killing me for trying these things.
There's no reason to use that.
Why not? I could grab it then. Am I gonna guess this? Am I just gonna have to go through every freaking item and still probably be wrong?
you want me to tell you?
I
Alexander
don't
sees...
have to. I'll just try everything because I'm clueless now.
Alexander...
What?
Do you want a hint?
Would you be willing...
The skeleton must not like the looks of Alex...
See, you were complaining about me, telling you to do stuff in the beginning, and I was like, no, you're not going to get the thing with the flower. I forgot. You should have mentioned the thing with the flower. And yeah, I mentioned the shop, and you would have probably done that, but just figured it'd be easy sake.
Would you be willing...
The skeleton... Alexander...
It's okay.
Do you want to hint?
Sure.
It's not any of your inventory items.
Alexander picks up the 2 bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle,
Really?
then to dance.
I thought it was kind of stupid.
At least it's not a self-playing drum.
Yeah.
He's just being stretched. He's not even animated, actually. There's no way somebody could play this on a xylophone by themselves.
No. Well, I mean, the Daventry royal family is a master of all instruments.
Of course, all of them are.
Yeah.
Really?
Which part? The chorus line or the...
The extra skeletons coming in.
Yeah.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts.
That's okay, I can get the key now.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
It's a skeleton key!
Really? Imagine that! I haven't died yet.
Nope.
Okay.
I have a ticket. Oh, on. Next.
Weird.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path. Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on
There's
it.
writing on the gauntlet?
Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious.
Zounds, it might as well be Jinkies.
The ribbon is so old, it would crumble.
Remember the druid saying that there was a knight that went to challenge death for his lost love and never came back? Yep, all you can do is look and...
The ribbon is... Alexander doesn't want...
Look at it.
The knight's skeletal hand seems bare. The knight is wearing an old... A knight's remains lie abandoned on the path.
Okay.
Well, he knew a way to challenge death. Have you captured the mouse yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm guessing there's edge stuff, or you just remembered
Maybe.
now?
I just remembered now.
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not...
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm not sure I want to do anything in here.
Well, what river is this?
Styx? Probably. Oh, I need to get the water.
Just put in the teacup.
Teacup.
Has
Is
swamp...
that the same spell?
Yes, that's the same spell. That's the
oh,
last...
right, that's the only spell I
Yeah,
haven't done
that's the
yet.
last spell you need.
Alexander scoops a little...
For some odd reason, I was
Styx
thinking you could just do it on
into
the other
teacup.
side.
For some reason, I don't remember you can do it on the other side.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto
Yeah,
the
but
boat.
you didn't
I'm
get
used
those
to that being
coins, you'll be
pronounced
stuck.
Chiron.
I think it's... I've heard it pronounced Charon before in a lot of different ways, or in a few places, so... I think Chiron's
maybe it's a
more
different
traditional.
character.
No, it's the same character.
Okay.
It's just, I think, ancient Greek versus, like, more westernized translations. Yeah, see, I don't think you can get the water in this.
The Erie Rivers.
I don't know.
Area.
Alexander reaches out to... Suddenly, the wood trembles.
Oh, it's my old friend Scully.
What touch has awakened my sleep?
That voice again.
I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I have this gauntlet.
That has naught to do with me.
Really?
Alexander is more comfortable carrying...
You challenge the Lord of the Dead with that. He's not the Lord of the
right,
Dead.
right. Well, I didn't know who this was.
It's a gate!
What care?
Talk to the gate.
You said to talk, or to touch it with your hand, so I was trying other hand things.
What? I didn't say touch it with your hand.
No, it did.
Just...
Despite his fear, Alexander
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my...
And why should I let you past, human?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps, a test.
A riddle it is, then. Agreed.
Oops.
Listen as though it meant thy life, then. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads
There was
all
another
in
hint
victory.
for this
My fourth
this riddle earlier in the
twice
game.
ends a
That doesn't
nominee.
mean I remember.
My
We've been
whole
having
is
quite a bit
this
of time
gate's
between each
only
game.
key.
Yeah, that's true. For those of you who do remember, or are watching these in quick succession, that's where Cat wanted out. It was the note in the spider's nest.
Oh. Well, I figured... Yeah, that sounds about right. Fourth twice ends a nominee? Whatever.
The answer...
Well, it does. There's two E's at the end of nominee.
Thou traitor of the mortal
Yeah, I suppose.
plane, how didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are...
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through.
Oh boy.
The servants of the Lord of the Dead. In the center of the Great Cavern, the Lord of the Dead. Alexander must...
Okay.
Alexander approaches the throne of the...
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are
This
so
looks very
anxious for
Geiger-like.
death,
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Might have found it
I think it's interesting that he has like flesh, but not on his knees. But he
living.
still has the tendons on his knees. It's kind of
But
crazy.
since you
Yeah, he
are
has
here,
his hands.
you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with...
Okay. Gauntlet.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal, and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like
Gauntlet.
Scheherazade.
Throw the
He
gauntlet
has
down.
the gauntlet!
He has the gauntlet.
Impossible!
It's on the way here!
He
I know.
challenges death. Who are you to challenge
His
death?
hand got really small.
Because he...
A man of
fisted-
flesh is
I
all
don't-
you
yeah,
need
I-
to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Califim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yeah. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light this thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear.
Make death cry?
Sooner could
I'm guessing these are the 2 guards talking.
I think there's like random people
fire
in
twice.
like his kingdom entourage, like the little ghosts and stuff. Make death cry.
Oh, I'm not Xanthi. I'm not good at making things cry.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment. Then
Well, you guessed correctly the
fills
first
with
time.
images even blacker.
Well, yeah, it's like the whole thing
Reflections
with
of
Mumra.
despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and
Well, this
more
isn't
immutable
an
than
evil
any
dude. He's
forged
just
by
Lord
man,
No.
of Dead.
of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man. The years of watching his is an existence that has no possibility of the surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs.
Take it away.
The other voices are silly.
Make it stop.
Oh, yeah. Make it stop.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me. King Califim and Queen Ilaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a...
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
So annoying.
Where's he?
Until we meet again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years.
It is never as long as you...
Yes, my lord.
That poor horse.
Yeah, it's 3 people. Well, it's a magic horse.
It's magic, and it's the same head.
It is showing, though, that pretty much a day has passed. It's daytime now, kind of thing.
Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies.
I'm actually finish this
and
up in this
form a
episode.
plan. Watch over Cassima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will
I'm
return
guessing
as soon as we can
using
to
the
take
wrong
back
things
all
kills
that
you
has
pretty
been
much
stolen
instantly.
From us.
I will keep her safe until
Lord
your
of Death.
return.
Yeah.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken.
Indeed. May we succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
So, now your next job is to get into the castle.
Somehow I don't think just walking up to it works.
Well, there was that one part of the castle that you didn't know what it was for.
Yeah.
But no, you're not getting in through the front door.
I thought they doubled the guard. There's only 2.
They doubled the guards when they thought you were alive.
The side of the castle.
So, what was that last spell?
The bushes are probably not hiding
Makes things
anything
black.
useful.
Does it?
That's what it sounds like. Magic paint.
What's the spell say?
You draw something and it makes it real. Okay, well, apparently he knows what he's going to paint, because I have no idea.
Speaking the incantation would do little good unless there were a painted...
Start with
you
horse
have to-
feather and apply to surface with brush.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually read the whole thing.
Yes, you are.
And... okay, did that. Haven't done that. Okay, so you paint it, then you cast the spell.
Alexander dips the large block and stirs the content.
It's actually interesting you watching and see you can actually see the black of the horse feather go into the...
To his amazement, the
Yeah,
jet
green.
black color of the feathers, the teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency.
Okay. Okay, maybe it just auto-uses it.
Feeling artistically inspired,
Feeling
Alexander
artistically
decides
inspired.
to make use of the large...
For as good as he is a musician, he's kind of a shitty artist.
So he's just gonna make a door.
a doorway.
You didn't even fill
Just
it
what
in!
Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
Well, no, it's magic paint. He doesn't need to fill it in.
Okay, so this is gonna be like Pan's Labyrinth. Except with black paint instead of chalk.
With trepidation,
Pretty much.
Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door.
I didn't even know what he was gonna draw.
Magic paint, black
Like,
as
there could have been
ink,
all sorts of things.
Bring to
Yeah.
life what I think.
There could have been, but nope, it's a door. Technically, it should be a door without a handle, because he didn't draw a
The door
freaking
is
handle on the
magically
stupid thing.
solidified.
It didn't look anything like this.
No, it didn't.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted
Does this kill
door
me?
and steps inside.
No.
No, okay.
Fades back into the wall.
Okay,
So much for an easy exit.
Hey,
so save.
yeah, really? You think?
Oh no, it gets worse in here.
Inside. Because there's a lot of ways to go.
The colors.
There are a
the
lot of
same.
ways to go, and if you take too long, there will be guards that show up.
Alright, well, let's take the obvious route and die.
Actually, technically, that's what you're supposed to do first.
Okay.
Well, you're not supposed to just fart around. And that loops. Nope. Go back.
On the east hall, Alexander hears the sound
Yep,
of
see
the
that
door opening.
message.
There wasn't a door to the east.
It means from upstairs.
Oh, there was. Okay, there's a door.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. What?
They're coming from upstairs. You want to go in? Yeah.
Alexander decides to evade the guard dog by ducking. Alexander hears the guard dog leave the basement.
Yeah, and you
Seems
basically
he's
duck into
safe
another
for the
room.
moment.
If you do it properly, the guard dog will stop and leave you alone. If they don't.
Well, that was
catch you.
conveniently
I can't
chosen.
believe
Yes.
it. How did you get
How'd you
into
get
the
the
castle?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I
Well-
bet. You run the terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially...
I know that, Jallo. But Cassima is being married today.
By the way, Jello,
What
brought your
greater
parents
risk is
back
there
from the
than
dead.
that?
What?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what...
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous.
Don't worry about me, friend.
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very low. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen.
There's his head,
As it
too.
is, they're your...
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since
You
I
almost
got
think
here.
I wasn't welcome.
In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
And they say princes have no sense of humor. Well, I could...
Thanks, Jallo.
Hey, Jello, does this bottle do for some reason?
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp.
I like the animations of Jello. Like,
Why, yes! It's an exact replica.
how did you
That's
guess?
amazing. How did you guess?
Oh, I saw a
I
cutscene.
suppose it was intuition.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jallo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
He has a
Go
sword.
ahead and do as you've
Well,
planned.
he had a sword.
And let me worry about swapping the lamp.
I have faith, Jallo.
Aw, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
I like Jello. He's nifty.
Yeah, and very silly.
Well, he's a jester. I'd be worried if he wasn't.
That's
You know, like Malcolm, who's not a
Alexander
fucking
doesn't want
jester.
to
If
intrude
he dresses
on
like one.
Jello's private. Alexander respects
Anyways, that's all you do in here. But you can use it to, you know, bypass guard dogs. If there's too many of them. There's a couple other rooms near you to go to.
that
Or down
doesn't
on this
surprise
floor.
me. Wait, is he very... Okay, he's also related to the wizard in King's Quest V.
Yeah.
There's this slave girl that I met in town. Maybe you know her. She might be related to you. She has the same kind of walk you do.
Alexander hears the clear sound of guard dog voices coming from behind the...
Well, at least it warned me instead of, you walk in, you're dead. Am I supposed to do anything with this armor?
Alexander examined. The castle basement is this.
Okay. That looks like an important
Alexander
room.
doesn't see any way of opening that. Alexander opens the dungeon.
Mother? Mother,
Okay.
where are you?
I think he's in one of the dungeon rooms randomly,
What's
so
the matter, little boy?
you actually... I don't know if you got lucky there or just in the first one you
I'm
showed
lost.
showed up.
I can't find
Or that
my
you go into,
mother.
you know. I'm not sure.
I don't know why she would
Anyways.
just leave me here.
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel...
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel.
You guessed
is a
correctly, you
door.
just didn't trigger the flag that would actually do
Nobody
anything with it.
except me
Yep.
knows it's there anymore.
Don't worry, that's not the genie.
Okay,
It's just a spider.
I was expecting it to turn sparkly-eyed on me.
That would be kind of
The
creepy.
iron shackle is of no use to it.
Be like, wait a minute. Wasn't he dead?
Alexander opened.
I'm guessing these are just empty.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks exactly the same.
There are places you can get into with if the guard dogs show up.
Alexander.
So it's basically rooms that you can
Alexander
duck
see-
into when the guard dogs show up,
Okay.
along with Jello's room. So I mean, they do give you a little bit of leeway, but it's not easy.
Magic flag done.
Pretty much.
Alexander examines the suit of armor. Alexander sees nothing. Alexander
Oh, that's right. You have to mess with his
in
arm.
the corner is a suit of
Yeah,
armor.
there you go. Right, arm beckons slightly.
Remembering what the little boy ghost said.
I don't know why that wouldn't work if you just clicked on the armor. It's like he experiments with suit of armor.
I don't
A
know.
secret
Okay.
passage.
He just auto goes in.
Yep.
Alexander hears
Oh,
the
God.
sound of voices coming from nearby.
Alexander should just, like, curl up in a ball, looking at stairs. Just
They have railings!
remembering stairs.
They have a phobia of stairs, this family.
You'd think they would.
He hears voices coming from the wall. Maybe he should...
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she...
Hazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one given the... Al-Hazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Cassima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's none like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you? Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He just...
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that
The
magical
volumes of their voices and the quality
Not a
of the
magic
recordings
room.
don't match.
It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with...
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practice
That's a
of our
hint.
liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon.
But why are you saying that again?
Because it's important.
I figured as much. This music reminds me of the
Alexander sees nothing of...
music from
Alexander
Final Fantasy
sees-
VI
Huh.
for the crazy old man.
Ah.
Why are you walking upstairs like that?
Because he's weird.
It's like, I'm gonna walk while pushing on the...
Okay, now, here's an interesting thing.
Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman.
You can do this one, or technically skip it and come back with another item that will give you a slightly different cutscene, which is interesting. It doesn't matter in the long run exactly.
Okay.
It basically gives you a hint on what you should do with the item. So, do you want to do that or no?
Sure.
Okay, so save. Okay. By the way, that's a passage over there.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah.
I can tell that's a passage.
To me, I was just like, what the... Oh, right. I couldn't tell. Exactly. Anyways. We'll go down the passage first.
Alexander hears the sound of scratching coming from
Yeah,
the
look
other
in that
side
one.
of the wall. Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc. In a matter of minutes, I will... Once
You
I've
don't...
established
People
my
don't
powers
say
and
things
my
out
crown,
loud when they're
I
writing.
can stage another accident. The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. If it was
It
like a
is a
familiar he
shame I
was
have to
dictating
kill
this to,
her.
that would make more
She
sense.
is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking well, onto it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. And now to see to the final preparations. It's almost...
The Wazir's words fill Alexander with blade.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have
Okay,
his
so-
way if I have...
Yeah, go down the passage a bit.
Really? You know, there's not a whole lot of choice. Hmm?
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks. A canopied bed. A fire and... The trunk is locked.
Wow, it's a good thing I have a skeleton key.
Yep, if you didn't have the skeleton key, there was a way, the short way to pick that.
Alexander
lock on
inserts
that
the
chest.
skeleton key in the trunk's... Alexander The books look interesting, but the
And he grabbed the
castle is-
letter he just wrote, because apparently he's keeping them for a while before he
Alexander
actually
picks
sends
up
them.
the most recent letter.
Oh, no, these are the
It
ones
is
he's
addressed
getting,
to
that's right.
Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of... It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must... It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way.
That fiend!
And you want to open the
Alexander Alexander isn't in...
little thing there.
There's nothing of interest about... There's nothing of it...
You want to open the little blue box.
Alexander opens
I couldn't
the
tell it was a
ebony
box.
and looks...
It's only a few pixels in size.
The brush is old and the bottle contains only a... Alexander can read the piece of paper with... Alexander can read the piece of paper. Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu.
Okay.
By the way,
What? And burn a
you want to learn. You want to lock the trunk behind you.
The trunk has already been on...
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
The trunk has already...
It doesn't let you lock it.
It's interesting. Okay,
There's
one of the other
nothing
paths, I
under the
think. It was a different game. I remember you had to lock that. Why would you go out that way?
Alexander steps
Just see what
confidently
happens.
out
Okay.
into...
Hey, who the... Don't just stand there. I'll bet it's that saboteur. No. Woof. The Wazir will run you through if he doesn't get a chance. You'll stay.
The guard... Alexander wondered...
Anyways, I'm gonna reload.
Would you count that as a death? You have to get to do that all over again. Yay!
It didn't take very long.
So would you count that as a death?
Your choice.
Technically a fail.
Alexander?
There's a lot of fails that we don't
Yeah.
count as deaths.
That's true. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, right, this takes a while.
All the evil I did.
I wasn't actually expecting it to let me go out the door.
Yeah, it does on occasion. It's like, it won't let you walk in the guard room, but it'll definitely let you walk out that door.
You know, well... no.
He left it on the table.
The Wazir...
Why is it in his chest?
No, the one in this chest is from the other wizard to him.
Right.
Although I don't know why he can't pick the one on his, he just
Alexander's-
wrote up. Because that would be even more incriminating, I
Where
would
is
think.
his desk?
That's a good question. Oh, right. He wasn't in his bedroom. He was in his office, I guess.
Okay.
Alexander...
Get the letter.
The letter greeting.
Blah, blah,
It
blah.
looks...
In the chest. Gotcha.
Alexander...
Get this. Get...
Inside
What do you think
the
that
ebony
is?
box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu printed on it. Alexander can read the...
Well, you read it. Now you know what it is.
Some secret word.
You remember how the guards were mentioning he was talking to the door, and then said Allie and stopped?
Yeah, I remember him saying Ellie. I'm guessing it's another word for it.
Alexander crawls... Alexander...
It's kind of all you can do in here at the moment.
Alexander hears
There we
the
go.
faint-
Now you can do the thing.
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall.
You peeping Tom, you.
Alexander's palms begin to sweat and his heart to race. It's Cassima.
He's found her. You're in his you're in the castle of her, you dick.
Princess Cassima!
What? Who's
She
there?
looks just like her
It is
mom.
I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander?
She looks very similar to her mom.
It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get
A
inside
ghost
the
boy
castle
told me.
walls?
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my
I know the other shit I sent you.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I'm afraid I'm not the only one in danger. Princess, be brave. I've heard such...
What is it?
Al-Hazred. He...
Oh, I've known that for years, Alexander. But with Mother and Father... But tell me of what evil you speak. I have been so afraid for my kingdom.
The kingdom
We've
is
been
in
talking
trouble,
so little
but the
this
real
episode
threat
because
at
there's
the
so
moment
much
is to
talking in
your
this.
safety, Princess.
Yeah.
It's actually somewhat interesting.
Al-Hazred.
It is interesting. I really like the story they have in this.
You don't want to...
How can you ask?
How can you ask? Of course not, because he's
You do not wish
paranoid.
to marry him, Cassima. You shall not. I promise you. But we must get you out of here now. You are not safe.
But Abdul would tear the castle
And I like the voice
apart if I
acting
were to
in this.
disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can.
I think
to
they have
delay
decent
his-
voice
I
acting and
can't
has a
just
decent
leave
plot.
you here.
Alexander, do not despair from me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry,
That's
whatever he plans.
not
After
the
all,
super best thing
I
to
have
assume,
been
but
planning
whatever.
too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be
Hey,
an
do
opportunity
you have a
in
weapon
the
you might
hustle
go
of
give
the-
her?
Shh, just a moment more. Then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you.
Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for.
Okay,
Thank you,
and if you
Alexander.
didn't give the letter to her,
I
you couldn't.
haven't yet.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I mean, if you didn't go get the letter, then you couldn't give it to her.
I found this letter in the Wazir's bedroom. I think you should know what...
And this isn't super important, but it does give you a hint of what to do with the letter. And she's like, "Holy
I
shit!"
can't believe it. I had my suspicions, but this confirms everything.
Her voice
Alexander,
has a sharpness to
You
it,
must keep the letter.
like the way they recorded
You
it.
might have a chance to
wasn't
show it to
quite
someone who can
right.
help you stop Al-Hazred.
Yeah, so you might have a chance to sell it
Just
to
be
somebody
careful.
who can help you stop Al-Hazred. That's the hint. I mean, it's pretty obvious, and Jallo mentions it too. And you can't do anything else but look at her now.
Not even a rabbit's foot.
Although Alexander would
See, just look at her.
Alexander looks with longing at the fair Cassima. She's even more beautiful than he remembered.
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on Cassima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Yep. So you might want to save again, because this is going to take a little bit of special timing.
Well, good thing it opens on this side.
Yeah, that'd kind of suck. So go to the magic door.
You're just gonna tell me everything, huh?
You're timed now, buddy.
I'm timed now?
Kind of.
Alexander doesn't see.
Talk to the door.
Oh,
Since
talk,
the door
right.
on the west wall has no visible knob,
Try to open it with his voice.
Oh. Was it Zebo?
Zebu.
Was it Boo?
You.
Okay.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
it worked.
Okay.
Decorative shields and spears made of gold hang.
What?
Those trunks probably
not what I was
contain
expecting.
the kingdom's treasure.
Well, remember, they mentioned it was a treasury room.
Those trunks probably.
Yeah.
A small table graces the middle of the initials AA are embroidered on the.
Gee,
table.
I wonder who those initials could be.
Hey,
No shit.
that
Well,
must-
thanks for telling me. I would not have
Graceful
figured that out
carvings
otherwise.
adorn the cool treasure room.
Maybe you should
Alexander
pull
is
that thing back.
standing in the castle of the crown's treasure room. Alexander pulls the drapery aside.
Because, you know, he's the only one that comes in here, but he still needs to have a drapery underneath it. Gasp! What is it?
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
Ah, it's the stuff that he stole from everybody else.
That must...
On the table is a strange-looking stone. On the table is a coat of arms. On the table is... Alexander decides to leave the golden fleece here.
Okay, look at all of them again.
The Druid's sacred miniature oak. The Isle of Wonders singing stone.
That says something different.
The Winged One's golden... Beast's coat of arms.
Okay.
Huh.
Alexander decide. Alexander doesn't need the...
Is there something wrong?
Alas,
Yeah, it's
the trumpet
supposed
woman-
to... look at the cloth that was
The
draping
Winged
it
One's gold...
again.
Alexander...
Did I pick it up?
No, it's behind you. Okay, he's supposed to make the
Alexander
fucking...
is standing in the Castle of the Crown's treasure room.
Click on the...
There's no one in...
I didn't mean to right
The
click.
velvet drapery has been pulled back. The initials...
Okay, look at the 4 things.
Those trunks probably contain... Beast's
What's
coat of
interesting is he
arms,
mentioned the thing about, hey, isn't this what they claim the wing one stole? And that he was supposed to say something about each of the other items too. I know you talked to all of them about it.
Yeah.
Okay, do it again. And he's supposed to make the announcement of, oh, hey, look, this is all of the stuff he stole, that's what he was plotting, and that's how he turned them against each other.
The Druid's...
Sort of thing, and it's not
the winged-
triggering.
Nope. Are we done here?
Well, undo the cloth.
You're supposed to have it undone?
Yeah,
That's a good thing?
it doesn't matter.
Then why did you have me undo it?
Well, I meant for you to look at the cloth again. Okay, we're done here.
Alexander...
So the only point is to just look at the stuff.
Because it triggers the, oh, hey, this is how he got the islands to fight. It's been here the entire time.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east.
And doing
The
that
sound
triggers
is
this.
somewhat classical, but... Oh no. It's wedding music.
So now you go upstairs.
Alexander hears a door off the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footstep. The wedding music has begun. Alexander hears the sound of a guard's... Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west.
You
Now
hurry the
what?
fuck up.
There's nothing of it? Alexander hears the guard enter the... Alexander looks cautiously around the...
Yeah, I actually got caught trying to get to that
The
door.
wedding music is coming from behind those 2 large doors.
Oh.
Prince Alexander, here. The Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble
couple times
birth,
it was kinda
I will
annoying.
give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Oh, goody.
Captain Saladin, consider. I know you cannot be blind to the Vizier's true nature.
My personal feelings have nothing to do with it. I serve the crown.
This is more than 5 seconds.
Wait. If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cassima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Alhazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cassima is...
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Wizir. But I have seen Cassima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to...
I, Cassima, declare Abdul Alhazred as my lawful...
But, Cassima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is
And
being
that's gonna
forced?
be the genie.
Perhaps it's you that's the danger.
It is going to be the genie. So there's a... You walk up to the thing.
Alexander decides...
So in the
Prince
short
Alexander
version,
here? This
you
is an
use Mirror of
outrage.
Truth on her to reveal that she's the genie.
How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of
It has her with her eyes
assassins during
closed.
your own princess's wedding?
Well, she's looking down at it, yeah.
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding...
What? How dare you contradict me, you...
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious...
As you wish.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword,
Yeah, and you'd have a
shout is
chance to use the
heard
magic
from
mirror on the
direction
genie,
of the
prove it's a
Grand
genie.
Hall.
Another one.
In the name
But,
of
yep,
the true
instead...
king.
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle if necessary.
Cassima, darling, are you all right?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat.
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Cassima.
What have you done with our daughter?
The lovely image of Cassima suddenly bursts into smoke. And
Oh wow,
burst
shock
by
and surprise.
The Wazir's
Well, hey,
genie.
it's still actually a nifty idea, if nobody
you-
knew,
you
to have
conniving
the genie
serpent.
pretend to be her
Get
to
him, guards.
make everybody think that,
Saladin,
oh no,
your
Cassima's totally
sword.
okay with
Blast
this.
it all. You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cassima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away. Stop him.
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dog.
Oh, I didn't realize I had control.
You want to do something. Do you want a hint?
Alexander doesn't have time to deal with the genie now.
he
Alhazred
gives you
has
a hint.
left the throne room and may be...
Go after the Vizier. There we go. And
Well,
if
okay, then.
you take too long, he takes out all the guard dogs, and then we'll take you out. God, I'm scared.
Alexander, be careful, Alhazred
Get
has
a
a sword.
sword!
Shut up, wench! Shamir,
Use the
Shamazo!
magic
Get
card!
in here! Here I am, master! It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me? Well, there were the guard dogs, master. Never mind! Just kill him! Kill him now! As you wish, master. Razzle, dazzle, snap, and...
Alexander, I did it! I swapped the lamps! Here, quick, take it!
Bless you, Jalo. I knew
Oh,
you
you
could
don't
do
have to
it.
click on it.
No argument there, my lord.
You gotta do it now. There we go.
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master now. I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief! You... My lamp! Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving. I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
It's actually cute.
Okay.
So, you are a thief as well, Alexander. Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief.
So shall it be, Alhazred. I don't need
You
the
need a
king
sword,
to deal
though.
with a coward like you.
Well, good thing there's one right behind me.
Inspiration. Alexander
Oh, it's freaking huge.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
You might want to
So,
save.
the mouse.
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see.
You can.
What, you mean I'm gonna stay
You
alive?
can barely lift that sword.
Attempting.
I don't think you want to redo
but I
most
think
of
I'll
this.
wait and
Suit yourself.
Well, I already clicked on him, so I don't know what's gonna happen. We both make the same oof sound when we get punched.
Mm-hmm.
This is going on for quite a while.
Yeah, which is why I was like, you... Well, I guess you don't know to save. I could just tell you what to do if you want.
Well, whatever.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword.
if you didn't give her that dagger,
Ha! And so it ends.
Not if I can
You would be
help
kinda
it,
screwed.
you murderer!
Cassima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah! You!
Was waiting for her to
you
do that.
dare raise a finger to me?
and beat him one.
Alexander sees no use.
No, seriously, smack him on the head.
But I forget. I stalk it.
Alhazred finishes off
Well, that was great. That was great.
Oh, I gotta redo it anyways. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah,
Alexander-
I clicked on it and it said it didn't work.
Well, that's what you do.
Okay. Oh, good lord.
wait.
Well, we're gonna have to do a lot of skipping.
Da, 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 da.
but
But yeah, in any case, I don't know if you're gonna get the super good ending because of the stupid thing not working with the 4 items, although...
Princess.
But also, I'm not sure why it wouldn't. I've had that happen too before, where it's just like, we didn't do the thing. I'm like, what? Why not? Why did this not work? I talked to everybody. I mean, you kind of have to talk to everybody. It's like, one of those things like, how did you miss this?
Okay.
Anyways, you're gonna get everything else, though.
Wee.
Because you're keeping the genie alive, and you got Cassima's parents back from the dead. Those are the two major... The major good ending is going to the line of the dead and getting her parents back alive. And then the next big bit is...
Because, you know what's stupid? You would walk in there and figure it out, regardless of whether you did it before you went and fought him.
Here I... It's a...
Hmm?
You would be able to do that after everything has been resolved, because you obviously are going to give all the stuff back to them, so you walking in there before this shouldn't make any difference.
Yeah, I don't know why it does make a difference, but apparently it does.
Shamir.
At least I don't have to click on arbitrary spots on the screen like dealing with a giant hand.
Oh god, no. That would be so obnoxious.
So
I'm going to save in a separate one just in case timing's wrong.
Zow.
Yeah, you need to do this entire cutscene again, yay!
Yay!
Yay! Clang, 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 clang. But anyways, because of the genie, Alexander's family can visit, and it mentions the ferry being repaired. Because the genie can repair the ferry with magic. If you don't have the genie and you use the mint, you know, and the genie destroys himself, you basically can't get their ferry repaired and Alexander's parents can't come visit. Now the short ending...
Why would they be able to visit if you did repair it? Oh, I guess they could just wish to teleport there.
Yeah, you use the genie to teleport them there. Back and forth. Anyways, and if you don't rescue her parents from the dead, then Jello gives her away at the wedding,
Alexander's
and it
arms
mentions how
start-
it's bittersweet. There's actually not that many people there because, you know, stuff like that.
Not if I can help it.
Cassima thrusts the
So that's kind of nifty. Hit him! Hit him now!
Well, I clicked the right spot this time.
Yep, clone. There you go. Now it's pretty much all outro.
Yay!
Yay.
Cassima!
Last puzzle.
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just
Click the right spot on the bad guy.
There's no need to fear anymore, Princess.
Yes, I know. How can...
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find
More
it
than
in-
your gratitude?
Alexander,
Are you
what are
saying?
you saying?
I love you, Cassima. Would you ever consider...
Well, this is really awkward.
Do you think you could... marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
Why is she wearing eyeshadow?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
Guards.
Princess Cassima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes, Majesty.
Technically, he's supposed to be a mage because he's like the thing of Black Cloak, so he's talking about other evil mages and stuff. So why the hell would you let him just be in a cell? I guess because most people, pretty much everything needs spell components. Still.
Cassima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding
Yeah, because the
ceremony.
fairy's there, and
Saladin
because of the
is
genie, you
honored
got
to do so.
his parents and all
On
this other
this
stuff.
historical
Yep,
day
great
of
joy
great
versus
joy in
bittersweet.
the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cassima, beloved princess of
Yay.
this realm. Do you,
Don't-
Prince Alexander of Daventry,
You don't want me
take
to skip
Princess
it?
Cassima
Okay.
to be your
His face
wife,
looks
to
really
love
weird
and to
there.
cherish for as
They
long
actually
as
use
you
actors
both
for
shall
some
live?
scenes,
I do.
apparently,
do
and
you,
recorded it,
Princess
and did the,
Cassima
I think,
of the land
rotoscoping
of
over
the
it, which is
Green
probably why it
Isles,
looks weird.
Take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish.
Yeah,
for
I can
as
see
long
that.
as you both shall live.
Anyways, this scene's slightly
do.
different.
Do you have a
Too,
ring?
if you don't give her
I
the
have
ring.
Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good.
'Cause she doesn't
Please
have a
place
ring.
the ring on Cassima's finger. Who gives this bride to be wed?
And Jello gives her to be wed
Her
if,
mother and I
you know, you
willingly
didn't rescue
give
her
our
parents, like I
daughter's
said.
hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for
And there's
the
nobody to
groom?
speak for the groom.
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage
And
to
he looks
Princess
old in that.
Cassima with glad hearts. And
He looks
sanction this
really
union.
weird.
Then,
Yeah.
His head's very
Alexander
blue
and
in this
Cassima,
game.
Yeah, it is.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Seeing it might have been enough, actually.
What?
Oh, seeing the four items might have been enough versus clicking the thing.
Congratulations, my children. I have an important...
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much, even though we have returned to our kingdom.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm on...
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be...
Father, I believe I'm needed here.
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become. And how I will miss you.
Valiance.
They
Don't worry,
blinked.
Mother. With Shamir's
Yep, see, with Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often.
often.
So they actually mention using the genie,
Congratulations, Alexander.
which I think is kind of cool.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and
By
our
the
new
way,
ring,
the
you've made me
guard
so
dog
happy.
dude,
I'm
what's his
glad
face,
I could
asks
make
you
up
to...
for some of
Saladin.
your suffering.
Saladin, yeah.
My beautiful wife.
Asks you
Congratulations,
to-
King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will
asks
be glad to hear
you
that their battle at sea was worthwhile.
become king
Bringing forth
instead
a
if
new
her parents are dead.
We were so worried when your men
I
arrived
figured it
home
was going to
without
be
you,
the same
son.
kind of basic ending,
I'm so
even
thankful
if
that
the
you are
people were
safe and happy.
alive or whatever.
And I
Huh.
am as grateful that my crew did not pay for
They
my
didn't.
driven
Yeah.
heart.
Okay. So.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With
Yeah.
Sharia
Okay. So
saved
his
and
parachutes are
our
good.
used
Reading
for
all the
good,
islands will be for easy.
reuniting the
Okay.
islands
So
will be
if
far
you didn't
easier.
see the
He has
items it would
already
actually
repaired
mention,
the
it's
ferry.
still going to be difficult
Your
with
road
the
will
ferry
be
repaired.
easier now that the islands are
Yeah,
no
see.
longer feuding.
This line
Already
here
the
would be different.
wounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the
there we go.
island's stolen treasures has done
Oh,
more to
okay,
bring
she says
peace
it.
to this land than
I thought
anything
it was
else.
when you said it. When you
It
saw it
is
in the
now
vault.
clear
Okay.
that
Yeah, I
Alhazred
guess
had
technically if you didn't
steal
figure out how to
each of
open the
island's
door,
most valued
Yeah.
is what
treasures,
they're going off
then
of.
blame
Pretty
the
much.
thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has
If you didn't
plagued
bother
this
doing the thing
land
with the door.
is
Long live King Alexander! Long live Queen Cassima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray!
So there'd be way less people too.
Oh yeah, there'd be way less people if you didn't have the genie and you didn't see the thing, because there's the factions from each of the islands there, and your parents, and yeah. So it's much smaller and more muted the short way, which is interesting. Versus a big celebration, it's like 4 people in here.
Thanks for playing. Screen's frozen.
Nope.
Oh, now we get the credits.
I get credit. So
It
what
had the credits at the beginning.
No.
Yeah,
Actually,
it did.
Did
Because I commented that this was made by somebody other than just Roberta Williams.
Ah, right. So, what'd you think of King's Quest 6?
It was actually pretty well made.
Yeah, I know. And then 7 takes a weird, like, sideways skew into Disney territory. Or maybe, Bakshi? Secret Nim? Was that Bakshi?
No. Bakshi did the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, it's Rankin. Did Rankin Bass do Nim?
No. You're thinking of the guy who did Tate and Eden. For whatever reason, I'm forgetting.
The guy
He
who
did Dragon's Lair. And
Yeah, okay, him.
Space Ace and all that. God, why am I spacing on his
Bluth.
name? Yes. Don
yeah,
Bluth.
it's almost like a cross between Disney and Bluth, the 7th game. So it's really...
Well,
I mean, the visuals, anyway.
Bluth's style's very similar to Disney because he used to work for them.
Right. But I mean, it's very visually different, and the story's weird. It's not bad, but I still think this is the best in the series. And it's a decent example of an adventure game that has mostly intuitive puzzles. The copy protection puzzles are decently worked in. They're not like weirdly
No, they're integrated
standout-ish.
into the lore of the game.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. The voice talent's really nice. I
So
didn't want to murder
what's
anybody.
King Quest 8 like?
There's no King's Quest 8. That doesn't exist.
Oh,
Never
okay.
anything. No matter even if there's a wiki entry for it and there's tons of other entries for it, that thing doesn't exist. It's non-canon. You can't prove anything. I can't hear you. La 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 la.
It's like
Anyways.
the Buffy manga.
Oh God, yeah. Okay. It's.
Oh, now you're going to talk about it. The thing that
Yes,
doesn't
I am.
exist.
Yes, because we can talk about things that don't exist. It's
make-believe time, everybody!
pretty much. If I was going to design a King's Quest 8, it certainly wouldn't be a third-person overhead action-adventure game that didn't have anything to do with the Daventry family and just involved some random schmuck trying to cure a curse.
Third-person overhead, like GTA?
Over the shoulder.
Oh, over the shoulder, okay.
So, kind of like Dark Souls, only crappy. You know, that view. Of some
Okay.
random schmuck trying to save the kingdom of not exactly Daventry, because it doesn't look like Daventry, from, I think, everybody getting cursed to be stone. So it doesn't have anything to do with any of the previous plots, or any of the previous characters, or anything at all. It might as well just have been called, like, Adventure of Magic Pants, you know?
Magic Schmuck.
Yeah, Magic Schmuck.
Okay, well, the next game you get to play is going to be
No.
Corandia 3, where you get to play the not quite a jester Malcolm.
Oh, God, why?
You get to look forward to that, don't you?
No, I don't get to look forward to that.
Hey, look, I got all the points.
Yep, you
because
did get all the
you
points.
helped me get all the points.
Yeah, I actually missed 4 points because I forgot to get the letter and show it to Cassima.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's nifty.
Ah.
So it's basically, oh, you got a perfect score? Well, that means you took the long path. Hey, you want to see the other one we did?
No. Nah. I'm done.
It's actually kind of interesting, but the ending isn't as nifty, and I like the stuff with the Land of the Dead.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Simple.
Yeah.
But nifty at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyways, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.